Have you ever found yourself lying in bed at 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling, wondering why sleep seems to escape you night after night? Do you remember when you were younger, how you could fall asleep the moment your head hit the pillow? What happened to those peaceful, restorative nights that left you feeling refreshed and energized? If you're over 60, you're not alone in this struggle. Millions of seniors around the world are experiencing the same frustration. You've tried everything: counting sheep, meditation apps, even those expensive mattresses advertised on TV. You've followed all the traditional advice: no caffeine after 2 p.m., no screens before bed, keeping your room cool and dark. Yet, sleep continues to be elusive. Here's what might shock you. The problem might not be your bedroom environment, your stress levels, or even your age. The real culprit could be sitting right there in your kitchen, disguised as healthy, nutritious food that you've been eating for decades without a second thought. You see, as we age, our bodies undergo profound changes that most people, including many doctors, don't fully understand when it comes to sleep. Your metabolism slows down dramatically. Your digestive system becomes more sensitive. Your brain chemistry shifts in ways that directly impact your ability to fall asleep and stay asleep throughout the night. That innocent evening snack you've enjoyed for years, it could be the very thing keeping you awake. That healthy dinner you prepare every night, following all the nutritional guidelines. It might be sabotaging your sleep in ways you never imagined. But here's the incredible news that will change everything for you. There are 7 specific foods that, when consumed correctly, can transform your sleep quality so dramatically that you'll feel like you've turned back the clock 20 years. These aren't exotic superfoods or expensive supplements. They're simple, accessible foods that you can find in any grocery store. Tonight could be the last night you spend tossing and turning. Tonight could be the beginning of the deepest, most restorative sleep you've experienced in decades. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning feeling truly refreshed, with energy coursing through your body, ready to embrace the day with vitality and enthusiasm. The solution isn't about taking more sleeping pills or buying another gadget. It's about understanding how your senior body processes food differently and working with these changes, not against them. It's about discovering the ancient wisdom that our grandparents knew instinctively, that food is medicine, and the right foods at the right time can heal your sleep naturally. Stay with me for the next few minutes, because what I'm about to share with you will not only improve your sleep, but could enhance every aspect of your golden years. You deserve to sleep peacefully, dream sweetly, and wake up feeling like the vibrant person you've always been inside. Let me explain what's really happening inside your body that's robbing you of precious sleep, and why the traditional advice you've been following simply isn't enough for seniors. As we age, our bodies undergo a cascade of changes that directly impact our sleep patterns. Your circadian rhythm, that internal clock that regulates when you feel sleepy and when you feel alert, becomes increasingly fragile after age 60. But here's what most people don't realize. This isn't just about getting older. It's about how your changing metabolism interacts with the foods you eat. Your digestive system, which once efficiently processed meals within hours, now takes significantly longer to break down foods. That dinner you ate at 6 p.m. Your body might still be working hard to digest it at 10 p.m. when you're trying to fall asleep. This creates internal heat, elevates your heart rate, and keeps your nervous system in an active state when it should be winding down. Even more concerning is how your blood sugar regulation changes with age. Foods that never bothered you before, perhaps that whole grain toast or that piece of fruit you have as an evening snack, can now cause blood sugar spikes that trigger cortisol release. Cortisol is your body's stress hormone, and when it's elevated at bedtime, sleep becomes nearly impossible. Your liver, which works tirelessly to detoxify your body while you sleep, becomes less efficient with age. Certain foods that you've eaten your entire life now burden this vital organ, forcing it to work overtime when it should be supporting your body's natural repair processes during sleep. There's also the issue of inflammation, a silent epidemic among seniors. Many common foods, even those labeled as healthy, can trigger inflammatory responses in aging bodies. This inflammation doesn't just affect your joints and muscles, it directly interferes with the production of melatonin, your body's natural sleep hormone. Perhaps most surprising is how your brain chemistry changes affect food processing. The neurotransmitters responsible for making you feel calm and sleepy, serotonin and GABA, are produced primarily in your gut. When certain foods disrupt your digestive system, they're literally interfering with your brain's ability to produce the chemicals needed for deep, restorative sleep. What makes this particularly frustrating is that many of the foods disrupting your sleep are ones you've been told are healthy. That evening yogurt for probiotics, that banana for potassium, that handful of nuts for healthy fats. While these foods have nutritional benefits, the timing and way your senior body processes them could be the very reason you're lying awake at night. The tragedy is that most seniors accept poor sleep as an inevitable part of aging. They resign themselves to fragmented nights, frequent wake-ups, and morning fatigue. But this doesn't have to be your reality. Your body is capable of deep, healing sleep. You just need to understand how to work with your changing physiology, not against it. Food number 1. Evening citrus fruits. Everyone loves oranges, grapefruits, and lemons. They're packed with vitamin C, they taste refreshing, and they seem like the perfect healthy evening snack. You might even have a glass of orange juice with dinner, or enjoy a grapefruit as a light dessert. But what nobody tells you is that citrus fruits consumed in the evening can be sleep saboteurs for seniors. Here's the science that will surprise you. Citrus fruits are highly acidic, and as we age, our stomach's ability to neutralize acid decreases significantly. When you eat citrus in the evening, your digestive system has to work much harder to process this acidity. This extra digestive work generates internal heat and elevates your core body temperature. For quality sleep to occur, your body temperature needs to drop naturally as bedtime approaches. Citrus fruits consumed after 4 p.m. can interfere with this natural cooling process, keeping you alert when you should be getting drowsy. Even more problematic is citrus's effect on your bladder. The high acid content acts as a natural diuretic, increasing urine production just when you need uninterrupted sleep. That 2 a.m. bathroom trip that disrupts your deep sleep cycle, it might be directly linked to that healthy grapefruit you had with dinner. Citrus fruits also contain natural sugars that, while healthier than processed sugars, still cause blood glucose fluctuations in seniors whose insulin sensitivity has decreased with age. These blood sugar swings trigger the release of cortisol and adrenaline, exactly the opposite of what you need for peaceful sleep. Have you noticed increased heartburn or acid reflux disrupting your sleep? Evening citrus consumption could be the culprit, as the acid content can trigger gastroesophageal reflux, especially when you lie down within hours of eating. Food, Chapter 2. Raw vegetables and salads. You've been told your entire life to eat more vegetables, and rightfully so. Raw vegetables are nutritional powerhouses, loaded with vitamins, minerals, and fiber. That large dinner salad seems like the epitome of healthy eating. But here's what your doctor probably hasn't explained. Raw vegetables require enormous amounts of digestive energy to break down, and this energy demand increases significantly as we age. Your digestive system, which has slowed down over the years, has to work overtime to process raw celery, carrots, peppers, and leafy greens. This digestive effort creates what I call internal activity. Your body becomes busy breaking down tough plant fibers when it should be preparing for rest. The high fiber content, while beneficial for overall health, can cause gas and bloating that becomes more pronounced when you lie down, leading to physical discomfort that disrupts sleep. Raw vegetables also contain high levels of insoluble fiber, which can irritate a senior's more sensitive digestive tract. This irritation can manifest as stomach discomfort, irregular bowel movements, or even mild cramping that becomes noticeable when you're trying to fall asleep. Many raw vegetables are also naturally high in water content. While hydration is important, consuming high-water foods in the evening increases the likelihood of nighttime bathroom visits, fragmenting your precious sleep cycles. Food. Number 3. Aged cheeses. Cheese is comfort food for many seniors. Whether it's a slice of cheddar on crackers, some brie with wine, or parmesan on your pasta, aged cheeses seem like a perfect protein-rich evening snack. However, aged cheeses contain high levels of tyramine, an amino acid that has a stimulating effect on the nervous system. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing tyramine, allowing it to accumulate and act almost like a natural stimulant in your system. Tyramine triggers the release of norepinephrine, a neurotransmitter that increases alertness and can cause your heart rate to increase. Exactly what you don't want as bedtime approaches. This is why you might feel strangely wired after enjoying cheese and crackers as an evening snack. Aged cheeses are also high in fat, which significantly slows digestion in seniors. Your body has to work for hours to break down these fats, creating internal heat and keeping your digestive system active when it should be resting. Many people also develop lactose sensitivity as they age, even if they never had problems with dairy before. This can lead to gas, bloating, and digestive discomfort that becomes particularly noticeable when lying down to sleep. Food number 4. Chocolate and cocoa-based foods. That small piece of dark chocolate after dinner seems innocent enough. After all, dark chocolate is rich in antioxidants and has been praised for its health benefits. You might even have a cup of hot cocoa before bed, thinking it's a comforting bedtime ritual. But chocolate contains caffeine, and here's what most people don't realize. Caffeine sensitivity increases dramatically with age. What once required a full cup of coffee to keep you awake can now be triggered by a small amount of chocolate. Even dark chocolate contains enough caffeine to disrupt sleep in sensitive seniors. Chocolate also contains theobromine, a compound similar to caffeine that provides a mild stimulant effect. This compound has a longer half-life in senior bodies, meaning it stays in your system longer and can interfere with sleep even hours after consumption. The sugar content in most chocolate products causes blood glucose spikes that trigger insulin release, followed by potential blood sugar crashes that can wake you up in the middle of the night as your body struggles to regulate glucose levels. Food number 5. Spicy foods. Spicy foods might make your taste buds dance, but they can make your sleep disappear. As we age, our tolerance for spicy foods often decreases, and consuming them in the evening can wreak havoc on your sleep quality. Spicy foods raise your core body temperature, and this heat generation directly opposes your body's natural cooling process that facilitates sleep. Capsaicin, the compound that makes food spicy, can keep your internal thermostat elevated for hours. These foods also stimulate acid production in your stomach, increasing the likelihood of heartburn and acid reflux when you lie down. This is particularly problematic for seniors whose lower esophageal sphincter may have weakened with age. Spicy foods can also cause nasal congestion and sinus irritation, leading to breathing difficulties that disrupt sleep quality and may contribute to snoring. Food number 6. High-fat processed meats. Deli meats, sausages, and processed meats might seem like convenient protein sources for dinner, but they're sleep disruptors in disguise for seniors. These foods are extremely high in saturated fats and require significant digestive energy to process. Your aging digestive system has to work overtime to break down these heavy foods, creating internal heat and activity when you need calm. Processed meats also contain high levels of sodium, which can cause water retention and increase the need for nighttime bathroom visits. The preservatives and additives in these foods can also trigger inflammatory responses that interfere with natural sleep hormones. Food number 7. Caffeinated beverages, including hidden sources. While most people know to avoid coffee before bed, many seniors unknowingly consume caffeine from hidden sources that disrupt their sleep. Green tea, while healthy, contains significant caffeine. Decaffeinated coffee still contains small amounts of caffeine that can affect sensitive seniors. Even some pain medications and supplements contain caffeine. The key issue is that caffeine metabolism slows significantly with age, meaning that afternoon caffeine can still be affecting your system at bedtime. Now, before you start feeling overwhelmed or discouraged, let me offer you hope and relief. Yes, you've just discovered that some foods you thought were helping your health might actually be sabotaging your sleep. But here's the beautiful truth. Knowledge is power. And now that you understand what's been working against you, you can start working with your body instead of against it. You don't have to eliminate all these foods from your life forever. This isn't about deprivation or punishment. It's about timing, understanding, and making informed choices that honor your senior body's unique needs. The same body that's been struggling with these foods has an incredible capacity to heal and restore when given the right support. Your sleep problems aren't permanent. They're not an inevitable part of aging. They're simply your body's way of telling you that it needs different support now than it did 20 years ago. What if I told you that there are 7 specific foods that can actually enhance your sleep quality? Foods that work in harmony with your aging body's chemistry to promote deep, restorative sleep. Foods that taste delicious, are easy to prepare, and can be found in any grocery store. These aren't exotic superfoods or expensive supplements. They're simple, wholesome foods that support your body's natural sleep mechanisms. They work with your slower metabolism, your changing hormone levels, and your more sensitive digestive system. The beautiful thing about these sleep-promoting foods is that they don't just help you fall asleep. They support the quality of your sleep throughout the night. They help your body produce natural melatonin, regulate blood sugar levels, and maintain the optimal body temperature for deep sleep. You're about to discover how to transform your relationship with food and sleep. You're about to learn how to eat in a way that makes your body feel calm, relaxed, and ready for the restorative sleep you deserve. Your journey to better sleep doesn't require dramatic lifestyle changes or expensive interventions. It simply requires understanding which foods are your sleep allies and how to incorporate them into your evening routine. Are you ready to discover the 7 foods that can help you sleep like never before? Solution number 1. Tart cherry juice. Here's nature's most powerful sleep remedy, and it's probably sitting in your grocery store right now. Tart cherry juice is like a natural sleeping pill, but better, because it works with your body's own systems rather than overriding them. Tart cherries are one of the only natural sources of melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. As we age, our bodies produce less melatonin naturally, which is why sleep becomes more elusive. But when you drink just 8 ounces of tart cherry juice, about 2 hours before bedtime, you're giving your body a gentle, natural boost of this crucial sleep hormone. But the magic doesn't stop there. Tart cherries also contain powerful anti-inflammatory compounds called anthocyanins. These compounds help reduce the inflammation in your body that can interfere with sleep quality. Remember how we talked about inflammation disrupting your sleep hormones? Tart cherry juice helps calm that inflammation naturally. The beauty of tart cherry juice for seniors is that it's gentle on your digestive system. Unlike the heavy, hard-to-digest foods we discussed earlier, tart cherry juice is easily absorbed and doesn't require significant digestive energy. Your body can process it quickly and efficiently, allowing the sleep-promoting compounds to go to work without creating internal heat or activity. Research specifically conducted on seniors showed that those who drank tart cherry juice experienced an average of 84 more minutes of sleep per night and improved sleep quality. Imagine gaining over an hour of precious, restorative sleep every single night. Here's how to use this natural sleep remedy. Choose 100% tart cherry juice with no added sugars. Drink 8 ounces approximately 2 hours before your desired bedtime. This timing allows your body to absorb the beneficial compounds while giving you enough time to use the bathroom before settling in for the night. You can drink it straight, or if you find it too tart, dilute it with a small amount of water. Some seniors enjoy it slightly warmed, which can add to the comforting bedtime ritual. Your body will thank you, and your sleep will transform. Solution number 2. Almonds and walnut butter. Forget everything you've heard about avoiding fats before bed. The right fats can actually promote better sleep, and almonds and walnut butter are your new best friends for peaceful nights. These nuts contain the perfect combination of nutrients that support senior sleep. They're rich in magnesium, a mineral that acts as a natural muscle relaxant and helps calm your nervous system. As we age, magnesium deficiency becomes increasingly common, and this deficiency directly contributes to sleep problems, muscle tension, and nighttime restlessness. Almonds and walnuts also contain tryptophan, the same amino acid found in turkey that makes you feel sleepy after Thanksgiving dinner. Tryptophan is a precursor to serotonin, which your body then converts to melatonin. It's like giving your body the building blocks it needs to create its own natural sleep aids. The healthy fats in these nuts help stabilize your blood sugar throughout the night. Remember how blood sugar fluctuations can wake you up? A small serving of nut butter provides steady, slow-burning energy that prevents those middle-of-the-night blood sugar crashes that jolt you awake. Here's the perfect bedtime serving. 1 tablespoon of almond or walnut butter, eaten about 30-45 minutes before bed. You can eat it straight from the spoon, spread it on a small piece of banana, or mix it into a small cup of herbal tea for a comforting bedtime treat. Solution number 3. Chamomile tea. Chamomile tea isn't just a pleasant bedtime ritual. It's one of nature's most effective, gentle sleep aids, perfectly suited for senior bodies. Chamomile contains a compound called apigenin, which binds to specific receptors in your brain that promote sleepiness and reduce anxiety. Think of it as nature's anti-anxiety medication, but without any of the side effects or dependency concerns of pharmaceutical sleep aids. For seniors, chamomile offers unique benefits. It's incredibly gentle on your digestive system, unlike many other herbal remedies. It actually helps soothe digestive discomfort, which means it can address some of the stomach issues that might be keeping you awake. Chamomile also has mild anti-inflammatory properties, helping to calm the low-level inflammation that can interfere with sleep quality. The warm liquid itself helps trigger your body's natural temperature regulation process. As you drink something warm and then cool down, it signals to your body that it's time to sleep. Brew a cup of chamomile tea 30 to 45 minutes before bedtime. Use hot but not boiling water to preserve the beneficial compounds. Let it steep for 5 to 7 minutes for maximum potency. The ritual of preparing and slowly sipping the tea becomes part of your wind-down routine, signaling to your body and mind that it's time to transition to sleep. Solution number 4. Greek yogurt with honey. This combination might surprise you, but Greek yogurt with a small amount of honey creates the perfect bedtime snack for seniors seeking better sleep. Greek yogurt is rich in protein, specifically casein protein, which digests slowly and provides a steady release of amino acids throughout the night. This prevents blood sugar crashes that can wake you up and provides your body with the building blocks for neurotransmitter production during sleep. The protein in Greek yogurt also contains tryptophan, supporting your body's natural melatonin production. But here's where the honey becomes crucial. Your brain needs a small amount of glucose to transport tryptophan across the blood-brain barrier effectively. The natural sugars in honey provide just enough glucose to facilitate this process without causing a blood sugar spike. Honey also contains compounds that promote the release of insulin, which helps tryptophan reach your brain more efficiently. Additionally, honey has been shown to help replenish liver glycogen stores, which support stable blood sugar throughout the night. Choose plain Greek yogurt to avoid added sugars and artificial ingredients. Add just 1 teaspoon of raw, local honey. This combination provides approximately 15-20 grams of high-quality protein and just enough natural sugar to support sleep without disrupting it. Solution number 5. Bananas. The humble banana is actually a sleep superfood disguised as a simple fruit, perfectly designed to support senior sleep needs. Bananas are rich in both magnesium and potassium, minerals that work together to relax your muscles and calm your nervous system. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing these crucial minerals from food, making bananas an excellent, easily absorbed source. But here's what makes bananas special for evening consumption. They contain natural sugars that are balanced with fiber, preventing the blood sugar spikes that can disrupt sleep. The natural sugars also help facilitate tryptophan transport to your brain, supporting natural melatonin production. Bananas also contain vitamin B6, which is essential for converting tryptophan to serotonin. Many seniors have marginal B6 deficiencies, making bananas an important source of this sleep-supporting vitamin. The best time to eat a banana for sleep benefits is about 1-2 hours before bedtime. This gives your body time to process the natural sugars while allowing the magnesium and potassium to begin their muscle-relaxing effects. Solution number 6. Oatmeal with warm milk. This combination brings together 2 powerful sleep-promoting foods that work synergistically to support senior sleep. Oatmeal is a complex carbohydrate that triggers a gentle release of serotonin, your body's feel-good neurotransmitter that promotes relaxation and sleepiness. The complex carbs also help stabilize blood sugar throughout the night, preventing those disruptive middle-of-the-night wake-ups. Warm milk contains casein protein and tryptophan, both of which support sleep quality. The warmth of the milk helps raise your body temperature slightly, and as you cool down afterward, it triggers your natural sleep response. The combination of complex carbohydrates from oats and protein from milk creates the ideal macronutrient balance for sustained, stable blood sugar throughout the night. This prevents the glucose fluctuations that can fragment your sleep. Prepare a small bowl of oatmeal with warm milk about 2 hours before bedtime. Choose steel-cut or rolled oats rather than instant varieties, and use whole milk or a milk alternative that contains protein. Solution: Q7, kiwi fruit. This small fuzzy fruit packs an enormous sleep-promoting punch and has been specifically studied for its effects on senior sleep quality. Kiwis are rich in serotonin, the neurotransmitter that helps regulate your sleep-wake cycle. They also contain high levels of antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and support overall sleep quality. Research conducted specifically on seniors showed that eating 2 kiwis 1 hour before bedtime improves sleep onset, duration, and quality. Participants fell asleep 42% faster and slept 13% longer. Kiwis are also rich in folate, and folate deficiency has been linked to insomnia and restless sleep. The fruit provides easily absorbed folate that supports your body's neurotransmitter production. The best approach is to eat 2 kiwis about 1 hour before your desired bedtime. Choose ripe kiwis that give slightly to gentle pressure, as they'll be easier to digest and contain higher levels of beneficial compounds. My friend, you've just discovered something truly powerful. You now understand that the sleep you've been longing for, those deep, peaceful nights that leave you feeling refreshed and energized, isn't just a distant memory from your younger years. It's absolutely achievable starting tonight. You see, your body hasn't forgotten how to sleep well. It simply needed you to understand its new language, its changed needs, and its incredible capacity for healing when given the right support. Those 7 foods I just shared with you are not just nutritional recommendations. They're your pathway back to the restorative sleep that will transform every aspect of your golden years. Think about how different your days will feel when you wake up truly rested. Imagine having the energy to play with your grandchildren, pursue hobbies you've set aside, travel to places you've dreamed of visiting. Picture yourself feeling mentally sharp, emotionally balanced, and physically vibrant, all because you finally cracked the code to senior sleep. This isn't about perfection. You don't have to implement all 7 foods tonight or completely eliminate every sleep-disrupting food immediately. This is about progress, not perfection. Choose 1 or 2 foods that appeal to you most and start there. Maybe tonight you'll try a small cup of tart cherry juice, or perhaps you'll end your day with a comforting cup of chamomile tea. Remember, every small change you make is an investment in your health, your energy, and your happiness. You deserve to sleep peacefully. You deserve to wake up feeling like the vibrant, energetic person you've always been inside. Age is just a number. It doesn't have to define the quality of your sleep or your life. Your journey to better sleep starts with a single choice, a single night, a single food. But the ripple effects will touch every area of your life. Better sleep means better mood, sharper thinking, stronger immunity, and more energy for all the things that bring you joy. If this information has been helpful to you, I want to hear about it. Type 1 in the comments below if you're committed to trying at least one of these sleep-promoting foods this week. Your commitment not only helps you stay accountable, but inspires others in our community who are on the same journey. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you science-backed information to help you live a healthier, more energetic, and balanced life. We provide practical solutions to improve your diet, body, and mind, all in an easy and accessible way. Ready to take the next step toward a healthier life? Check out the recommended products that can support your journey. Find the links in the pinned comment. Subscribe now and turn on notifications to stay updated with the best tips on longevity, nutrition, and wellness. Let's transform our health together. Share this video with friends and family members who struggle with sleep. Sometimes the greatest gift we can give someone is the knowledge that can transform their nights and their days. Hit that like button if you found value in this information, and make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss insights that can improve your health and happiness. Remember, you have the power to change your sleep starting tonight. You have the knowledge, you have the tools, and most importantly, you have a body that's ready to heal and restore when given the right support. Sweet dreams are waiting for you. Now you know exactly how to find them. Sleep well, my friend, you've earned it.